every single Muslim should be aware of one simple principle, and that is the Sharia allows us to take culture where the Sharia is silent. The Sharia allows us to adapt to culture where the Sharia doesn't mandate. There's a rule in the principles of fiqh called al-urfu muhakkam, and that is that culture shall prevail. Culture shall be the dominant where the Sharia is silent. So where the Sharia is explicit, then culture takes a back seat. And if it contradicts Sharia, then we reject culture. If the culture says you're going to drink and party, we don't care. The Sharia has come and says you don't do that. But where the Sharia is not mandating, then we're allowed to take in culture. And the classic example of the struggle that all of us went through growing up is how to dress here and other places, right? Is Islamic dress code, what is the appropriate manner? So mashallah, we have our brothers in thobes, our brothers in shalwar kameez, and here I am with the suit or a jacket. Which one is more Islamic? They're all the same. No problem. The Sharia did not come to dictate fashions. And our Prophet ﷺ dressed the exact same manner that his enemies dressed in. I want you to think about that. Abu Jahl and Utbah ibn Abi Shaybah and all of the Abu Lahab, you couldn't tell them apart from Abu Bakr and Umar based upon their dress code. So don't tell me that is more Islamic than the other. If it were, then they wouldn't be dressed like that. Ibn Qayyim says the sunnah is to dress in accordance with the culture of your people as much as possible. That is what the Prophet ﷺ did. So me personally, I try my best to have slight Western, Eastern attire. I like this personally, but I don't have any problem. So this is again an example of this. Speaking English as well, we still have masjids that don't want to give khutbah in English. We still have masjids in America. Why? Because they believe that the khutbah can only be given in Arabic. And I disagree. Quran is in Arabic. Salah, dhikr is in Arabic. You cannot compromise there. But the khutbah, who says the khutbah has to be in Arabic from the tradition? Yes, I know the fatwas, I know. By the way, I've spoken to Mufti Taqi Uthmani directly about this issue, and even he has said, Chalo aap log America mein, as long as you have enough ayat within the... He said this to me personally. As long as you have enough ayat in Arabic, okay, aap log ke liye jaiz, it's okay for you to do it in English. He said this to me directly. So even those that think they're following that strand, go back to your own teachers, your actual intellectuals, and you will find you're incorrect in this understanding. How can you give the khutbah in a language where your own kids don't understand? Subhanallah. So this is where that battle will take place. So listen to the spectrum of opinions out there and understand you will always have this negotiation between scholars. There are scholars that are, very, dogmatic. They don't want any change. There are scholars that don't care about tradition at all. They want to throw it away. They want to have everything in line with modernity. And there are scholars that are kind of in the middle. It's up to you to assess where scholars are and then choose the scholars you genuinely respect, who demonstrate scholarship, competency, inshallah, exude a level of taqwa and whatnot, then you follow them. So this question of balancing East and West, this is something that we are negotiating, we are dealing with, and if you listen to my own particular Q&A in this, I always bring up this issue, and inshallah it is very doable. By the way, simple example of this. When the Arabs came to Pakistan and India and whatnot, they weren't dressed in shalwar kameez, were they? But now, shalwar kameez is the default dress of the Muslim lands. When the Arabs came to Malaysia, they weren't dressed in the izar and whatnot, but the Muslims dressed like that. So every culture has its elements that they preserved. We are creating an American Islamic culture as we speak. We are creating an Islamic culture in America, a subculture of American Islam. And that is being negotiated right now. So yes, give it some time and it's going to be obvious now what is the appropriate protocol. I think that has answered this question. Wallahu ta'ala.